Welcome back to a Washington Wizards franchise video. And today we start off right in the game here, the very end of a 10-point win. This was supposed to be game 2 of the series. I accidentally deleted somehow half the game, so I only had the second half. So what I decided to do was just show the last 10 seconds, that way I could explain this whole situation and show you guys the box score here. Beal had 26. Porzingis almost had a double-double, was very efficient. Kuzma was doing well. Everyone else on the team did all right. Morris had 7 assists. So what we're actually going to do here, where this was supposed to just be this game plus some simulation, we're actually going to start the video at the end of this game, and then the simulation that I recorded afterwards, and then we'll get into what was supposed to be the third episode, which is a game against the Brooklyn Nets. But here you can see the box score for both teams. Levine did good. Outside of that, though, their team did not. And we'll simulate through the games here. You see, we lose to Cleveland, beat Detroit. We lose to the Pacers and the Celtics and the Sixers. We get this interesting trade offer, which I do like, but I'm not going to accept it because I think Kuzma, for now, is going to stay on our team. And then we beat the Sixers in the rematch. Here, I'll quickly go through over the box score of these games. You can see the game against the Cavaliers where we lost by 18. Daniel Gafford had 24 points. He was actually pretty well, and I was wondering why, because Porzingis played. He didn't shoot well, but he didn't foul out. But Gafford ended up leading the team. And then the next day, Gafford, or not the next day, but the next game, we win, and Gafford had 19, which was our second leading scorer. I believe Beal had a lot of points this game. I could be wrong. I didn't actually see. But you can see Jaden Ivey, Cade Cunningham, Bogdanovich. This is a team I actually like a lot. Now, Beal only had 20 that game. Game against the Pacers, he had 31. Porzingis had the double-double. Now Gafford is nowhere to be found in the top 5. I don't know, man. I don't really understand our team right now. But it's Beal and Porzingis show. Beal, when he doesn't miss shots, it is something special to watch. Porzingis, he's hopefully not going to miss too many more shots. I've been seeing in a lot of these games, he doesn't have a lot of makes. He misses a lot, but he still gets 20 off the free throw line. And then in this about 20-point loss, you can see Brown went off for 52 against us. Tatum also got 26, Gallinari 18. Gallinari isn't even playing. I don't really know how. I guess I forgot to turn off the beginning of the year injuries. But Beal dropped 39 in return. You see Gafford's back up there with Porzingis. This time Porzingis had 5 fouls, so I kind of understood why Gafford was playing so much. Kuzma had 24 and 8. Hachimura actually doing very well off the bench. But you'll also see that Morris and Wright, they are down there at the bottom. There are point guards. And I believe before the Nets game here, after I checked through all these stats, I ended up swapping them. So in this Nets game, it will be DeLon Wright's first start for our team. You see here, Beal had 28 in the first game against the Sixers, where we lost by 28. I don't really know. I guess, yeah, Harden and Embiid did really well. Shake Milton, okay. Maxey didn't really do much for them, but hey, Shake Milton's going to step it up for you. That works. But yeah, we ended up coming back, though, beating the Sixers the next game by about 20. Embiid had 34 and 10. Harden did good. Shake Milton did good. DeAnthony Melton did good. Everything besides Maxey. I don't really know why Maxey isn't really doing much here. But you'll see our team. Beal dropped 37. And then we had 3 other players score 21, including Gafford. And it's looking good for us right now in that game. We actually cut over here to see the season stats. This was supposed to be the end of last episode. You see Beal's averaging 30, Kuzma 15 and 7, Porzingis 18 and 9, Gafford. You can see Morris, he's not really averaging too much. Wright, same with him, but those are the 2 we ended up swapping going into this next game. As we take on the Brooklyn Nets and their big 3 and Washington D.C.'s own Kevin Durant. I believe he was born there, and I really hope he was, because if I said all that and I was wrong, I'm going to sound like a fool, but I'm pretty sure his hometown is Washington, D.C., as we head to the Capital One Arena, where both teams are 4 and 4. Porzingis meets in the middle with Claxton, and Porzingis wins the tip. But we'll jump over to the defensive side first. Porzingis misses the first shot. Simmons heads over. It's Durant, first shot of the day, a fading three from deep. He'll end up missing the shot. On the other end, DeLon Wright in his first start brings it up, hands it off to Beal. Beal sits there, will end up giving it to Kuzma. This is one of my favorite plays that the Wizards run. I don't know if they run in real life, but they run in this game. Beal's wide open for three, and he'll start the scoring day off for the teams. KD, though, will end up coming right back out, driving by Kuzma, putting it or throwing it down over Porzingis and Kuzma. You can see Durant's averaging 30 a game at this point. So is Beal, but just Durant, it's so much tougher to stop as he pulls up for a short midi here, as he splashes that one out, now 6-5. Can't forget about Kyrie Irving, though. Dribbles by Bradley Beal, lays it up. Just this 1-2 punch and even 3 punch if Ben Simmons can get back to his old ways as Durant pulls up. Easy money. It's 10-5 now as we go back to the offensive end. Kuzma in the corner for Bradley Beal. Flashes out the three. And Beal has 6 of the 8 points and assisted on the other points. So he's involved with all our points. But Kyrie Irving gets right back at us there to make it a 12-8 lead and a timeout by the Wizards here with 6 minutes to go in the first. Out of the timeout, it's Bradley Beal driving inside, kicks it out. DeLon Wright misses. Off the rebound, it's Kyrie Irving now bringing it to the bringing it up to the other side of the court. I'm struggling with words. Hands it off to Claxton. Claxton will just be patient. Hand it off to Royce O'Neal. He'll end up missing the shot, but he'll get the rebound. He'll pass it to Simmons. Simmons passes it to Irving. And Irving will get the screen, fade for 3, and he'll hit that easily. It's now 15-8. Brooklyn on the other end now. DeLon Wright bringing it up. Gets the screen from Kuzma. Wright drives inside. And it's sent back by Durant, but Beal saves it. Goes to the post and will hit the post fade over Kyrie Irving. So Bradley Beal saving that possession there. Now I'm going to the other end. This is apparently just all uncut, as now it's Kyrie Irving calling from the screen. As he'll fade over Porzingis. Hits that tough shot over the 7-footer. It's now Bradley Beal. Gets the screen from Kuzma. Step back midi. He splashes it out. He has 10 of 12 right now. And it'll go right now to Kevin Durant. And let's see if the Brooklyn Nets can answer back to Bradley Beal. Durant brings it up. Drives by Kuzma. Throwing it down over Advia. It's a long day if Durant's going to be in his bag. Same with Kyrie. Now 19-14. Durant pulls up over Kuzma. He hits it. It's now 22-14. Durant right back at it over Kuzma again. And it's just a 10-point lead for Brooklyn right now. Driving, kicks it out. Bradley Beal goes to the post. Hits a little post hop, one-legged shot. I don't know, but it went in. 14 on the night now. It's just Beal versus the Brooklyn Nets at this point. We jump all the way to the end of the first quarter because nothing really happened besides a little bit of back and forth. Will Barton, with 2 seconds left, gets a wide open lane, and he goes for a dunk, which the commentators ended up saying was a complicated dunk. I don't know why, but whatever. First quarter ends. It is 30-22 Brooklyn. Having a good lead, but not a comfortable one as Bradley Beal was on fire. And it's just, hopefully they can hold on. See Durant just pulling up. Hometown kid. We now jump to the second. Kyrie, about 10 seconds in, splashes a little close mid-range shot. Right back at him. It's Corey Kispert actually checking in. And he makes the tough layup, which is surprising because I didn't really think he'd make it. On the other end, though, Kyrie Irving brings it up slowly. And it goes to Durant on Hachimura now. Or Hachimura on Durant. He just lays it up. Durant just can't be stopped in this game. Now 34-24, it's Avia dumping it down to Gafford, who gets the and one layup over Royce O'Neal. He'll end up hitting the free throw, but on the other end, it's Durant swatted by Gafford. What an effort. We ended up not scoring in the next possession. Durant said, I'll just go right back at him. Puts it up. It's now 36-29. Durant has 17 about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Beal gets Irving jumping, draws the help, and DeLon Wright's wide open for 3, and he hits it. His first points of the game is now 36-32 as now KD gets the inbound and just lays it up over everyone on Washington. DeLon Wright gets a deep three here, and he hits it now. He has 6. 38-35. Kyrie, next little sidestep, close shot. Kyrie has 13, so the two stars on Brooklyn basically having 40 points or 30 points of the 44 as Kyrie hits another shot. A timeout called by the Wizards. 46-37 now. They go back to the hands of their superstar Bradley Beal, who spins and throws it down. Bradley Beal having over half the team points right now and over Kevin Durant, who came over to help. He throws it down. 46-39 now. It goes into the hands of Durant, and he has taken over this game. He just throws it up. Him and Beal are going back and forth. Porzingis double teamed in the post. They dump it off to Hachimura. Slamming it down. Now it is 41-36. Durant pump fakes, gets Hachimura in the air. It's now 52-41 on the other end. Porzingis double teamed again. He waits, finds the open man. It's Will Barton for 3. He hits it now 50-44. Back on the other now, it's Kevin Durant getting double teamed in the post, ironically. Simmons drives in, kicks it out to TJ Warner for the 2. And it's now 52-44. Kispert gets the pass. He drives in, spin move, posterizing Utah Watanabe. I don't know how Kispert's doing that. I mean, Beal I can kind of understand, but Kispert, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't do enough research on this kid. After the missed KD shot, it's Hachimura going into the post against, I believe that's TJ Warren. He will go up, draw the foul, and 1. Hachimura doing great. He'll end up hitting the free throw. It's a 3-point game. But back on the other end, it's Kevin Durant drawing the foul on Gafford. He'll hit both. Now drawing over. It's Morris now. 50 seconds left. Gafford sets the screen. Morris throws it up high. Gafford goes up and gets it. It is now I believe it's a 3-point game. Ends up being a 5-point game. Thomas misses a wide open shot at the end of the buzzer. It is 58-55 at halftime. Kevin Durant having 25, I believe, or 20, anywhere between 25 and 29. I can't really see what that says. Beal having 20. It's just been back and forth between the two superstars on each team. Start off the half. KD hasn't missed a step. He comes in, shoots the ball over Kuzma like it's easy. 61-55. Simmons back to Durant. Durant, nasty spin moves, throwing it down. Kuzma just cannot guard him. 34 on the night. A tough shot here from someone. That might have been Durant. Had to put it up. Rebound Claxton. Simmons gets it. Pick and roll. Easy lob for Claxton. It's now a 10-point game. Simmons drives in, hands it off, basically. Porzingis blocks KD, and now on the other end, it's DeLon Wright. Wright slows it down, kicks it out to Beal. Beal will slow it. But then do that patented pick and pop with Porzingis, and he hits the midi. He has 24. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep giving it to Beal. Beal goes to right back to Beal. Pump fake, hesitates. He still splashes it out. 27 on the night for Beal as he's been trying to keep the Wizards in all day. Somehow, for some reason, Simmons pulls a little fading shot instead of just going for a dunk or a layup. Whatever. Kuzma on the offensive rebound goes all the way, bullies by Curry. It is now a 5-point game. Makes that a 7-point game. Now it's a pick and roll. Gafford, Beal. Like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Fading midi for Bradley Beal. He has 29 on the night. Now Curry bringing it up slowly. He'll end up dumping it off. Or actually, he'll have Simmons wide open on the cut, but too much help from Abdia gives Royce O'Neal wide open bucket, and he'll hit the 3. 74-66 now. As now it's a pick and roll, Bradley Beal, and you know what we're going to. The fading midi. It's off though. Gafford rebound, put back down. He's a beast on offense and defensive boards. A nice little shot here from Bradley Beal, by the way. He has 31 now. It's a 4-point game. As you can see, the scoring by quarter. He's been doing good in the third to start. Hachimura now gets the pick and roll from Gafford as he ends up going to the post. Hachimura, a fading close shot. He splashes that out on the other end. Simmons blocked. Gafford somehow contests Watanabe and gets the board. He has 7 and 9 at this point. Hachimura goes right up over, I don't know if it was Cam Thomas or Kyrie Irving. Either way, it was a smaller guard on him. On the other end, Irving gets a pick and pop from Watanabe, and he's a sharpshooter, man. You can't leave him open. 79-74 towards the end of the third. Last possession here, Kyrie driving in. He steps out, but he continues to drive in now. Goes for the shot over Morris, and now it's rebounded Gafford. 1 second, Kispert throws up a half-court shot, and it is no good. 79-76 at the end of the third, as now it will be the fourth quarter. Starts off Kuzma driving, it is right, and Kuzma finds Wright throwing it down. It's a 1-point game. Durant sizing up Kuzma. Porzingis coming over the help, steps back, and the second he does, Durant drives in, gets the and one layup over Kuzma. I think at some point I should have switched up this matchup. That way Kuzma wasn't on Durant the entire game, but you win some, you lose some. Kyrie Irving drives in, gets an easy lay. It's a 5-point game again. Staying to a 5-point game a few possessions later, it's Durant still on Kuzma, gets help. Porzingis, he just dumps it off to Claxton, who posterizes Porzingis, trying to block him. On the other end, it's Bradley Beal throwing up a tough shot. No, rebound. Porzingis pump fake, getting Claxton in the air and putting it up on the other side of the rim. Porzingis had a quiet game, but it was really just a Bradley Beal show. Fading midi, it's just going to go in almost every time. 89-86 now. Hand off Beal. Beal gets the pick from Porzingis. Again, fading midi. It's in. It is now a 1-point game. Beal has 39, I think, at this point. KD misses a mid-range. That's a first this game. He now goes over. It's Bradley Beal. Beal driving in. He's looking to kick out to someone. He ends up giving it to Kuzma. Now Kuzma just sitting here. Beal gets the ball back. Avia's wide open for three. He'll hit it. And the Wizards take the lead now 91-89. Kyrie blocked by Porzingis. He's now, I think, had blocked KD and Kyrie this game. Avia gets him up in the air. On the other end, though, Claxton blocking Porzingis. Nothing amounts to it on either side. As Beal, what a move! Gets open, gets away from, I think that was Royce O'Neal. Now Beal has 39. It's 93-89. He's going back to that move, but instead finds Kuzma, who somehow misses a wide open layup. I don't really know. Anyway, it's a dump off. Claxton throws it down over Kuzma and Porzingis. On the other end now, 5 seconds, we give the ball to Kuzma. Draws contact and one over Durant. And now the Wizards will take a 4-point lead. 2 seconds left. Claxton gets the ball inside. It's now a 2-point game. Kyrie drives in. Gets fouled by Porzingis. A big foul as Irving's pretty much a sure-handed free throw shooter. And now it's a close game. Less than 2 minutes. 96-94. And Kyrie's going to the line for 2 shots. Easily can tie this game. But Kyrie misses the first free throw. He'll end up hitting the second one here, but now it's still a 1-point lead for the Wizards, 96-95. After a bad possession, it's a lob. Claxton throws it down, and now Brooklyn takes back the lead, 1-point lead. Pick and roll now with Porzingis. Midi from Beal. He'll hit it for 41. Beal's been having a day so far. On the other end, it's Kyrie somehow getting that shot to go. He's just somehow taking over, not giving the ball to Durant for some reason. Not really sure why. Double team comes here on Beal. Avia gives it up to Porzingis, who hits it. With 51 seconds left, they take a 100-99 lead. 10 seconds later, it's Kyrie fading. He hits it. Somehow Durant has still not touched the ball here, as now Avia gets an open look, but he misses. And rebounded by Simmons. They quickly foul Simmons as he's not a great free throw shooter. And first free throw here, he misses, proving that point. He'll end up going 1 for 2 at the line here, keeping it a 2-point lead here with about 24 seconds remaining. I believe Washington calls the timeout, and they do. Off the inbound, they give it to Porzingis. Porzingis loses the ball, and it's somehow out on Porzingis. So now they have to get a steal in the inbound. They can't, and they have to foul Kevin Durant, who's a sure-handed free throw shooter. His first free throw is up and in, And now a huge free throw here. Durant hits this. Game's basically over. But Durant misses. Rebound Kuzma. They don't call a timeout. They bring it up slowly. Hand it off to Beal now. 16 seconds now. Coach is calling an ISO. I don't know why they're calling an ISO, but that's not what we want. It's a three-point game. It's pick and roll. Step back. Three. No. Wide open Porzingis for three. He misses. A clutch three-point shot right there with 1 second remaining. Claxton ends up going 1 for 2. Again, Washington does not use the timeout. And Brooklyn goes on to win 104-101. A huge loss there on a night where Beal dropped 41. Just a good game for some players. Bad games for guys like Porzingis, who went 2 for 11. Kuzma went 2 for 7. But this was really Bradley Beal versus Kevin Durant. And I guess you could say Kyrie Irving, but more of a Kevin Durant show because he dropped 38. Kyrie did get 24. Claxton had a good game. This was a good game to play, watch, and I guess rewatch since I just rewatched it. And commentate over, really. I definitely thought with Porzingis shooting the ball, I was going to make it. I had 11 shots with him. Half of them were jumpers, and I just thought by then I would know his jumper. But I didn't. You guys can see the team comparison here. Next episode, we'll continue on with the season. Guys, thank you all for watching this episode of the Washington Wizards franchise. We dropped to 4-5 now, and hopefully we can turn it back up and start winning some more games again. Guys, thank you all for watching. Until next time, I will talk to you all later. I'm out. Peace.